Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be filming something pretty exciting. I'm going to be talking about my top 5 favorite Charlotte Tilbury products. As some of you may or may not know, I'm actually a makeup artist for Charlotte Tilbury, so I thought it would be really fun to break it down to my top 5 favorite products. I've been with the brand for a little bit over a year, and I've worked on so many different faces, and I use these products on a day-to-day basis, so I thought it would be really fun to just share which ones were my top favorites. So if you're looking into starting or adding to your collection, here are some products that I really love, and go ahead and just get started. Starting off with eyeshadow, I love her eyeshadow. If you guys haven't noticed by now, a majority of my videos contain her eyeshadows and just her products in general. So yeah, I love her eyeshadows so much. They are luxury palettes, so they all come in little quads, and for the most part they're all pretty shimmery. She has been coming out with other shades or other palettes like Exaggerize and Pillow Talk, which incorporate a few matte shades, which I really like. Personally, my favorite, it's hard to narrow it down to my favorite, but I have to say it's gonna be the Golden Goddess. This just has those nice warm golden undertones that I just feel like you can't really go wrong with. This is the one I wear the most, and when I put it on people, I feel like it just looks so good on so many different undertones. And if you're looking into starting a little collection or not sure what palette you should start off with, I usually always recommend Golden Goddess. These tones look good on pretty much everyone, and it's the one I'm actually wearing today, and every time I wear it I get the most compliments, so I would for sure recommend this one. So next, going on to lipstick. My hair. So moving on to lipstick, she does have a few different formulas in her lipsticks. Personally, my favorite is the Kissing formula. That's more of like the creamy, hydrating finish. I wish she came out with more shades. I love the shades that she has, but I want her to come out with more. My favorite, I have 5 that I really like, and they're all pretty much nudes. So I'd have to say my top favorite, I guess I could say, is Pitch Perfect, since that's the one that is used up the most. I love this one. This is more of a peachy pink, which is really pretty. And then another one that I have really been liking is Penelope Pink. This is the one that I've been wearing a lot lately, and I think it's my new favorite. It's just a pretty nude with a pink undertone. And then I really like Kim KW also, which is kind of a paler version with a pink undertone. And then I also really like Hepburn Honey, which is a really good nude for anyone who has a little bit more of a deep skin tone. Hepburn Honey is the one I'm wearing today too. It's just a nice nude with a brown undertone. And then I also really like Live It Up, which is pretty much kind of like a Barbie pink, but usually I like to tone it down. It's really pretty by itself, but I like to tone it down sometimes with like Whirl lip liner or like something a little bit more brown. I really love these lipsticks. I feel like these are more pigmented than her Matte Revolution ones, and they last a really long time, and I really just love how they feel. The formula is amazing. If you haven't tried these, I would recommend them. Moving on to face products. As a lot of you may know, her setting powders are pretty much one of her more popular items. So I have shades 1 and 2. This powder is really nice. It's very smooth. It has rose wax and almond oil. The rose wax makes it so your skin looks very smooth and poreless, and then the almond oil prevents it from over drying. I love this powder to set my face and to touch up with throughout the day. I like the shade 1 for my under eyes and my T-zone, just to give me more of a bright highlighted effect, and then I also really like the 2 medium for the rest of my face and to touch up with. No matter how many times I touch up with this powder, it never cakes up or looks dry, which is something that I find, something that is really hard to find in a powder. So next I have the Hollywood Flawless Filter, which is a very unique product, and I always run out of breath trying to explain this to customers. The simplest way I find for me that I like to explain it is that it's kind of like a lightweight foundation mixed with a highlighter. It comes in 7 different tones, so depending on what you want to use it for, like a highlight, primer, kind of as a tinted moisturizer, or, you know, mixing it with your foundation. There's a lot of tones that you could choose from. I have the shade 5 Tan, which is my most used one. This is the one I usually like to wear all over my face. And then I also have shade 3, which I really like as a highlight. And then I just got the shade 4, which is medium. It's a little bit more of an olive undertone. I really like this for color correcting. I haven't really tried it on myself, but I'm excited to try this one too. This product is very unique. I haven't really seen anything out there in the market quite like it. Like I said before, you can use it many different ways. I really like it as a primer beneath my foundation to add a boost of glow, and it gives you a little bit of coverage and color correction as well. And I really like it as a highlight on the cheekbones for more of a natural highlight. Sometimes I don't like when powders or powder highlights because they look very powdery or they show texture, but these blend in really nicely on the skin. It makes my skin look like butter. And last but not least, I have the Magic Cream. This is an essential for me. This is the newest one that just came out. So the original big size and like the smaller one, they contain SPF 15, but this new size that she came out with, 1.1 ounce, this one does not have sunscreen in it. I think going forward she's just going to remove the sunscreen just because people react differently to sunscreen. So you could even use this day and night since it doesn't have the sunscreen anymore. It just has so many good ingredients like hyaluronic acid, aloe vera, vitamin C and E, shea butter. It really hydrates your skin, and I really love the texture of it. It's not too thick, but it's not too thin either. I use it during the day, during the night, right before I apply my makeup, and it just gives my skin the prettiest glow, and it acts as a nice base beneath makeup. This is officially the only moisturizer that I use now, and I really like it, and I would recommend it if you haven't tried it. It's kind of what started off her brand too. We would use this on all the celebrities before she would do their makeup, and they really requested it. They were like, oh, give us your Magic Cream, give us your Magic Cream. So she kind of just like built her empire off of this little jar right here, and look at where I ended up. That pretty much concludes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I had a lot of fun making this video. Hope you found this video helpful, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.